Hello and welcome back to Factorio. Let's process some oil, shall we? I want to turn these round because they're currently pointing the wrong way. I do want to check that we're fully hooking up properly. No. This one here needs to move up. That one's not connecting either. Interesting. I mean, I mirror imaged what I had before that seemed to work, but doesn't matter. Let's get rid of all this. Okay. So what I need is the tanks like that with the pumps. Right, and I just want to line these up. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Do that. That and that. Okay, we'll power them first and see whether they connect. Right, so it should be 2 on each car. They connected and emptied it pretty quickly. So there's about 13,000. There's about 12,000 in each of these tanks. The bottom ones ended up with 13,000. Nope, they've evened out. And they'll even out even more when I cross-connect them all. Right, so, oil processing. You need to do it in oil refineries, and I don't appear to have any on me. I thought I grabbed oil refineries and chemical plants. Maybe I just sort of started it going. Now that train doesn't have any source of fuel at the moment, so it might run out. If it does, I'll deal with it. I'm going to sort out the fuel because I'm going to make solid fuel from the oil and use the solid fuel for my steam power, my steam electrical generation, and for the trains. Right, let's get into the confusing mess that is my mall. Let's see if we can find the refineries and stuff. Okay, so we've got 10, it's only 10 chemical plants a stack. I think we're probably going to want about 40 of them. And there was only 10 of these as well. That's, oil refineries, I will need more, but you don't need a huge amount. And that's like 200 steel furnaces, that's fine. I'll leave those for now. We will upgrade to the steel furnaces once we're sort of into harder production. As long as there's plenty of resources here, then I don't need to process it quicker. Right, these tanks are all full, and the train has run out of fuel as suspected. Right. Do I have advanced processing yet? I do not have advanced oil processing. Can I invent advanced oil processing? I need blue science in order to do that. Can I make blue science? No, because I need advanced circuits, and advanced circuits needs plastic. Okay, so we have to start with basic oil processing, which means we're just taking crude oil and outputting petroleum gas, and that's all we're getting by the look of it. Yeah. Later on, we'll have to mix water with this, but we will get more output. Right, so how do I want to do this? I wanted to do my plastic production up there, didn't I? So, like a little indicator there saying that this is where the oil goes in. That's where that comes out. It will need power, so that'll be one of them, and then we'll put another one here. I think I just throw the 10 down and pipe my petroleum up there for the moment. We can rebuild it after we've got the advanced stuff. That's going to be the easiest way, I think. So if I copy you, did that. The power pole won't stretch that far. Okay. Let's just put them next to each other. Is that cliff going to get it in the way? Very probably. So let's move one down. Now I've no idea what ratios I should be doing in that. I'm just going to play it by ear. Okay, so if we grab those ones, put them down again. So we will just connect up all the stuff in a very simple way to start with. Have the iron on me. Yeah, I need more pipes. Do we have solid fuel yet? That comes with the advanced oil processing. Okay, so I'm going to have to find another way to fuel my oil train. Grab the nanobots while we're here. Grab pipes. There we go. Dumped a load of stone. That helps my inventory a bit. Right, is this area in danger of attack? Not immediately, because we've got defences running along down there, and this is defended, and they're going to attract the biters' attention a lot more than I am. A lot more than this oil here is going to. So we'll hook that in. Tell it all what it's doing. I think we will put an electric pump here. This might not be needed, but it doesn't hurt. There we go, and the oil refineries leap into life. But not for long, because this pipe is going to fill up with petroleum gas pretty quick. Right. So later on, there's going to be three different things coming out of here. So we're going to tap the petroleum gas. like that. Because later on we will have that pipe going there and this pipe going too. Now undergrounds do not connect to these single pipes. Actually we need that to go one further, that to go there. So we'll be able to have another output there and another output there. And all three of these will head north. Again, using the underground so stuff doesn't cross-connect. Is this a big rock I can cut? Yes, it is. Right, let's copy that. Yeah, I actually think I want all three of them to line up with each other like that. So, because that way I can copy this and I can move the stuff. Just dodges around that signal. Okay. So here we will start our processing. I think we'll do the plastic processing higher up. So we will just continue with a single one for now. That'll do. We do need a storage tank somewhere. Later on, the outputs we're going to get is we're going to get light oil, heavy oil, and this petroleum gas. And then we're able to crack heavy oil into light oil and light oil into petroleum gas. And we'll be controlling how much of the cracking we're doing based on how much of a store we have. So I'm actually going to put the control stores at this end. So we can just do that and store a load of petroleum gas, and later on we can tap into that and use it to control some intelligent pumps. So we only do the cracking of substances into each other when we need them. Right, so in a chemical plant we can make plastic. Let's just throw one down and take a look at the recipe. Oh, we can make solid fuel as well. Okay. We definitely want to do that, because that's how we're going to fuel this train. So let us take some of this petroleum. Do I need anything else, or is it just petroleum? If I go solid fuel, you just need petroleum gas and you make solid fuel out of it. Fuel value 12 megajoules, vehicle acceleration, vehicle top speed. Yeah. So we want to be able to fuel this train. We also want to be able to fuel that stuff. So how much do I need? I was just about like put a single one down, but if I'm producing the solid fuel for my electrical production, I'm just going to get a glass of water. My mouth is not working too well. So we're going to make enough solid fuel to handle all of our electricity production, so the coal gets reserved for stuff like making plastic and the other manufacturing. Then we might need more than just the one. So will FNEI let me do this? If I select item, does solid fuel live? Alright, so it's a 2-second crafting time. And you get 1 solid fuel. Right, so... A yellow belt of solid fuel would be 15, 7.5 of those things. We could go with a fast transport belt. If we get a single red belt of solid fuel, I think that will keep us going for quite a while. Because oil processing and stuff does use up a lot of electricity. Yeah, the oil refinery usage, you can see, is quite high. And we're about to add a load of chemical plants and stuff, so we might have to expand this. I think I'll start with 16, because I don't have that many chemical plants on me. So excuse me while I run back and grab more. There we go, 40 chemical plants. I should build a path out here or something. Or a very short railroad track. Right, so I'm actually going to plan from this end. We are going to have the solid fuel come in here. We'll start with a yellow, and we can upgrade it to red and more chemical plants at a later date. Right, so if we are bringing the petroleum down like this, we can start our chemical plants here. Right, so if you're making this stuff, you want input from the back, and you're going to output. We'll do this in 2s. Copy, flip you over, put you on the other side. And then I think a single one of them will do. And we'll copy that whole thing. And we want 8 per side. So that's 4, 6, 8. And then we just have to pipe in the stuff. Oops. I think that's a solid pipe. I suppose we'll find out whether or not it works. And I think it's probably worth putting one of those pumps here, just to try and keep everything flowing. Right, so you'll do that, then go underground and connect there. Right, so this should make us a full belt full of this fuel. And we're going to siphon some of it off to feed this train. We won't use a box or anything. Just... So yes, this will reduce slightly the amount that's going over there, but not by much. There we go. I mean, it's going to half and half it at first, but then the train is never going to take that much. And what we'll do is we'll feed this in as the priority. Yellow splitter to there with an input priority from the right. So we're going to use the solid fuel for preference. Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. No, I split off to my belt at that point. Oh, this is a separate line. Yeah, that's a separate line that goes off to the belt. Okay, I thought I was going to contaminate my belt with solid fuel. Input priority from the right. So we should just have solid fuel coming up. We're not actually burning the wood anymore, are we? Not quite sure there's a way around that. It's because the grabbers preferentially, I think, grab from the far side. Right, we could do with one of those side balancers on this, because as you can see, one of the loads of that isn't going anywhere. Oh no, there is wood moving now. I will do a side balancer closer to the actual manufacturing. Or do you do it at the point of use? I mean, because this stuff, even if I did the side balancer here, this stuff is still all going to just going to be stationary, isn't it? It means all the manufacturing machines will be used, but so. In order to do it on a straight, because I've always done it on a corner before, you need to get slightly squiggly. That one has to go off to the side, and then that one has to go that way. There we go. So both sides of that should draw evenly. Yes, because I'm splitting this belt half and half, and then whichever half gets drawn on should come from both. I think I've done that correctly. Have I done that correctly? I'm sure someone will tell me if I haven't. It's not that important. I just, you know... No, one of them keeps being pulled, the other one isn't. Why am I not doing that right? The idea is you split, and then you go onto either side of a belt. That is what we're doing. Oh well. As you can see, we've got plenty of solid fuel built up, although we are going to run out of oil pretty quick. That wonderful, wonderful pollution. We are going to run out of petroleum pretty quick because our train has run out. So what I will do is I will grab a little bit of solid fuel and throw it in our train that's stopped. Where are you? you made it up here. Let's get in you and give you the solid fuel. Oh, you need a little bit of power. Otherwise you're not going to load any. But there you go. Alright, so that should keep that train running. Now we can make our plastic. Where's the train? Okay. Making sure it wasn't heading here and I was going to get run over. Right, so we can also make sulfur and batteries and explosives. So I do have some room here that I could use for some of this manufacture. So I think that's going to be the plan. Right, plastic needs coal and petroleum gas. Do I mean, the coal's over there. Do I really want to belt coal all the way over here and then belt that, and then belt the plastic all the way back?